Brett picks the games, Brett picks the winners. It's Brett's Pick Show, going for 19 years. Brett is the picks guru, Professor Schroyer is the host. The show comes on every Thursday, it's on Coast to Coast. Who will be the loser? Who will be the winner? It's time for Brett's Picks. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Hello and welcome to Brett's Picks. I'm Gwen Schroyer. I'm the host. This guy sitting over here, you might know him. That's Brett Whitehead. How you doing, Brett?
Good.
It's his show. That's why it's named after him. And when you say the name of the show, it's Brett. So if you know Brett, you can wave at him when you see him around town or whatever the deal is. I like to get a call from him. How many times a day do I get a call?
On Mondays.
On Mondays he calls me.
No, they give you the games and
scores?
stuff. The games and stuff.
But if you ever got a call from Brett, you know it's getting a call from
The
Brett.
the wins and losses.
That's right, wins and losses. So let's get into it. Let's take a look at our pickers. Here's a look at all the seasoned people that do this week to week. They get the list from Brett and they fill it out and tell who they think's going to win or lose each game. Mr. Garrett right there at the top, Gary Omby in second, Coach German in third, and I'm tied for third.
Yeah.
Mr. Langdon and Brett had a perfect week last week. He was 10 for 10.
From
so
last
he's
week.
in fifth place, tied with Mr. Langdon there and his dad. Debbie Schroyer, my wife, Thomas, Coach Thompson, Coach Steels, Coach Carpenter. And that's a look at this week. It changes every week. Here's our first game we're going to talk about. Number 17, Florida. These games are on Saturday. All men's games. Noon game against Ole Miss, at Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Who do you have?
I'm picking Florida.
Florida for the win. Trying to keep that ranking.
Because Kobe
Dills, he loves the Florida Gators. He does.
Yeah.
He does not mess around, and he'll poke at you. He don't care. All right, next game. Florida State at Clemson. Huge rivalry there. Another noon game on Saturday. Who do you have?
I am going with Florida State because of
The Seminoles.
Because of Drew German.
Drew German. I have a lot of friends that Florida State is their team. That's good. Good pick there, Brett. Next game we have is number 16, the Tar Heels of North Carolina playing at Syracuse. Who do you have in this one, Brett?
I'm going with North Carolina.
North Carolina for the win.
Brian and Betsy Gentry.
The Gentry family, probably all of them.
Is a Tar Heels fan.
Tar Heels fan, okay. Next we have Chattanooga playing at the Citadel. Another long-time rivalry, same conference, 1 o'clock game. Who do you have in this one, Brett?
I am going with Chattanooga.
The Mocs. And then the next game is Miami at number 14, Virginia. This one has a lot of people worried for those that are Virginia fans, but who do you have in this game?
I'm going with Virginia.
Oh, Virginia.
Because of my
you
cousin.
got some cousins up there.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Next we have Tennessee, number 19, Vanderbilt. This is a very important game. It's in Nashville. Tennessee's trying to bring it, get back into the rankings, and they have to beat number 19 Vanderbilt to hope for that. Who do you have?
I have Vanderbilt.
He's picking Vanderbilt. Tennessee is not getting this game. Well,
I was going to tell you, I picked Citadel.
Oh, Citadel instead of UTC. Yeah, okay.
Over Chattanooga.
So Chattanooga, but also Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
Okay.
My dad's picking Vanderbilt too.
That hurts my heart. That hurts my heart. Well, Vanderbilt's been playing really well lately. Tennessee did win last night.
Yeah.
All right, next game is Arizona, ranked number 4, playing at number 2, Houston. This is a top 5 matchup, Brett. And Houston really hoping they can, draw some ire from the coaches' polls and the press polls and move into the number 1 position with a win here. Who do you have?
I have Houston.
So you think Houston can win and maybe even get that number 1 position with this win? I think you're right. All right, next is number 25, Alabama at LSU. So LSU hosting this one. Alabama.
You are wrong. I picked LSU.
Oh, okay. So LSU winning this one.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't tell me yet.
I picked LSU.
Okay.
I'm looking at my pick.
Okay, LSU for the win. And Alabama sitting at 25. That will probably remove them out of rankings.
It just had a big win last night.
They did in overtime, right?
Second overtime.
Second overtime. So big win. Let's look at our next game, which is going to be number 2 Michigan against number 4 Duke. So I'm confused on how this is going to work out because we have 2 number 2s this week.
Yeah.
But Michigan at Duke. Who do you have?
Duke.
Going for Duke. Okay. All right. That's a big one.
Yeah.
That's a big one for
That
Duke.
game's at home, though.
It is at home. Next, we have Iowa State. They're ranked number 6, and they are going to play at BYU, ranked 23rd. Who do you have?
I have Iowa State.
Iowa State for the win. And then next is a look at our local games and high school preps. So tonight, Walker Valley, and these games are at Ooltewah. Ooltewah is hosting this district tournament. It is District 5, 4A. Bradley Barrett's seeded number 1. They're going to be playing Walker Valley tonight. Walker Valley had a big win the other night, so this is game number 4. It's a semifinal game.
Walker Valley's number 5 also.
So Walker Valley is seeded 5th.
Yeah.
And Bradley seeded 1st. This is the first game for the Barretts in the tournament, and we can say that our friend Kimura is back on the court and
gonna be
go.
playing against Walker.
Going to be playing against Walker. Do you want to pick somebody to win this game?
I'm going with Bradley.
The Barretts, of course.
Yeah.
Coach Reuter has that team ready.
Still undefeated.
Still undefeated in this season. That's a big to do.
As we do these games down at Ooltewah, we have to go up to McMinnville.
Right. So let's talk about tomorrow night. Next we have the Bears playing against the Blue Raiders. That's a heated rivalry. You can see there, seeded 3 and number 2. They just played last week.
Right here, we played them in the season.
We did. We ended the season at Cleveland.
Yeah.
And Cleveland won that one, and they beat the Bears twice this season. They beat them both times. Both games were fairly close, within under 10 points. Especially this last one was a game-winning shot at the last, a buzzer beater, and really, this is going to be a great game. So tomorrow night at 6, you'll want to see this one. You can watch it on NFHS if you're unable to go, or listen to it on ESPN. So the rest of the season, it looks right there, the tournament ends on the 22nd. There'll be a championship game, and then the region tournament starts next weekend. And like Brett said, that's at Warren County, which is in McMinnville.
Yeah.
And you can drive up there and watch those region games. I'm not sure if they have NFHS yet or not. We'll find out. Those games will play out. There's a possibility if the Barretts win out in that one, they will host the championship here. If the Bears go up there and play outstanding and win out, they could also come back and host the game. We'll see about that. And then, of course, sub-state games, depends on if you're the champion of the region, you get to host a sub-state game. Those are to be determined later. And then, of course, the girls' state tournament is at MTSU, and that will begin on the 11th. The boys' state tournament is the next week, and that will start on the 18th. So the 11th and the 18th are Wednesdays, by the way, and they end on Saturday. So there's a look at all the remaining games for Bradley and what have you. I know Brett's excited about tournament games, especially. Regular season's fun, but when it gets to the postseason, these games absolutely mean everything. Yeah. In most situations, it's play to keep playing, win to keep playing. So you want to play out with everything you've got and win. And if you win, you get to keep going. So anything else? Hey, you know what I heard on the radio the other day?
What?
The Braves are starting their spring season soon. Do you know? Do you know when that starts?
Over the weekend.
I think it is over the weekend. Yeah. So they're going to play their first game. It'll be down in Florida.
It's spring training.
Yeah. Do you know where their facilities are in Florida? I think it's around Orlando, but I could be wrong on that. But he loves the Braves.
Yeah.
He loves the Braves almost as much as he loves Tennessee and the Barretts and the Bears.
We open up with Kansas City.
Kansas City.
On the 27th of March.
Okay. So that's down the road. That's regular season.
Right after we do the
opener.
spring training and
yeah,
stuff.
that's way down the road. But it's nice to see some baseball. I know there's a lot of people waiting for that. We also have Bradley, will be opening their season really quick. And if you don't know, they have a brand new facility, locker room. They just took out the old one and put in a brand new one. Yesterday they had the ribbon cutting. Today they're having an open house. So there'll be pictures and videos of that, I'm sure, on social media that you can see, maybe even on some of the local TV stations talking about it. But it is fabulous. It is really, really nice. Saw the pictures of the ribbon cutting yesterday and everybody, and I stopped and talked to a couple of the baseball players right after that. Just absolutely amazing. Well deserved. Anybody that knows, if you'd been in the old facility, it was pretty much time to have a new facility. So kudos to the Bears for having their baseball facilities renewed. And again, baseball season's right upon us. Soccer season started this week. The Bears soccer team had an alumni game a couple days ago. All of those games are on NFHS if you want to watch them. I also had somebody tell me, this is really unique. We have a new soccer club here in Cleveland. It's a semi-pro professional soccer league that has a team now in Cleveland, and they're going to play all their home games right here at Bear Stadium. Those games will be on NFHS. So if you're a follower of local soccer, you can catch it right here. What do you think about that, Brett? That's a lot of information.
We play Tennessee girls. We'll play A&M
That's
tonight.
right. So the girls basketball team, the Lady Vols, they're hosting the game, right?
Yeah, at home.
Playing A&M. And then tomorrow, the boys play, or is that Saturday?
Saturday.
So Saturday, the boys are playing. Who do they play?
They will play number 19 Vanderbilt.
So Vanderbilt that we had
Saturday
posted on there.
Yeah.
And that's a big game. He picked Vandy, by the way. Don't you let him forget. You remember that next week when I find out that Tennessee won that game, we can rub it in, because Mr. Perfect here had a 10 for 10 week last week. Nobody ever does that. That is
tonight,
amazingly rare.
Sanford goes on the road and plays Furman.
So you can probably catch that on ESPN Plus.
That's in the Chattanooga.
Yeah, it's in the same conference
with Chattanooga.
Yes, so you can watch that game. Of course, our friend Avery Brewer getting out there and playing.
Played here at Bradley too.
At Barrett, three-time state champion. Really big deal. So anyway, that's a lot of information today. We hope you've enjoyed that. We'd love to have you comment on it. You can catch these shows every week on Brett Whitehead Sports on YouTube.
And subscribe.
And subscribe, like, share, put it all together. Make sure a lot of people watch that.
And comment also.
And comment, because we like to hear, what you're thinking about the show. And I think that's all we have. So until next week, we'll see you
on the sideline.